Hi, I'm Michael LaFosse from the Origami Dough Studio, and here's my origami skunk. This is a simple origami skunk, and I have introduced it here to you because I want it to introduce rat folding, crimps, and more practice with inside reverse folding. So, you're going to need a piece of paper that's square and that is colored differently on each side, black on one side, white on the other. Begin with the white side up and fold bottom corner to top corner, making a black colored triangle. And open. Flatten the crease. Rotate the paper so that the crease is vertical. And now we're going to make a rat fold. In origami, in English, rat folding means to fold someplace that's not exactly precise. RAT is an acronym and it stands for right about there. So if I were to tell you to make a rat fold like this, I would say take the bottom right edge of the square, fold it in rat, right about there. It's not to the middle, it's somewhere over here, it's not precise, you use your judgment. Now, the first fold was a rat, but we can copy that. Here's what you can do. Let's bend this crease backwards. Incidentally, let's talk about this crease. This is a valley crease. It dents in like a valley. A simple reverse is to take a valley and turn it into a mountain, or a mountain into a valley. If I turn the paper over and reverse it like this, just bending the same crease exactly backwards, from the perspective of the white side of the paper, this is now a mountain. It's been reversed. Why did I do that? Well, because I can bring these two layers together with the correct side out, and I can copy my rat from the other side, which will make the paper shape symmetrical. This is something that many experienced origami people understand and do automatically. I'm presenting this step to you so that you will know the difference. The other thing that happened was that the crease that I made here was first bent this way when we made a black triangle, and then it was bent this way when we copied the rat. We've exercised this crease and it's going to help your inside reverse folding go much better. Okay, now we've got this shape. Let's rotate the paper 180 degrees so we have these new raw edges. In origami, a raw edge is a cut edge, and we're going to fold those in, and we're going to do it so that we copy the same angle. And it's easy to do when we align this corner, make it actually touch the raw edge of the black paper there and aim down to the point at the bottom. Let's do the same thing on the other side. It's actually more comfortable to rotate the paper sideways like this so that you have a better command of the fold of that edge and you can get it nice and neat. Okay, so now we have this neat rhombus shape that has this diamond area of white in the middle. Now we make a crimp. A crimp is usually a combination of a valley and a mountain, or a mountain and a valley. And here's how the crimp works. We're going to take the bottom narrow corner and fold it up right about there. Not all the way to the middle, which would be somewhere at the level of those corners, but somewhere right about there. And then take that same flap and fold it down, right about there. Now we have this little stair-step shape, and this is going to be a crimp. This will be the skunk's head, and we're going to make a nose at the little pointed part here. You can fold the tip over just once if you like. You can actually fold it over again if you like. It's up to you. Right about there. Rat folds. Okay. Now we're going to make a mountain fold, and that means that this crease, for instance, is going to be bent so that it is a mountain folded edge. We've folded our skunk in half this way so that the white and black contrast pattern is on the outside. Now let's make an inside reverse fold out of this tail. You remember what a reverse fold is. We change a mountain into a valley or a valley into a mountain. This is fully a mountain fold. A segment of this rat right about there is going to be reversed. It's going to become a valley. And when we do that, the paper is going to travel inside the model. You see? It's reversing. From mountain to valley, it's reversing like this. And it's going inside. And you can do it rat. Maybe pull this a little bit more so that you can imagine the skunk's back and that the tail can come down somewhere like that. You want a nice big tail. And flatten. So now we have the definition of our body. The tail gets inside reverse folded up. Right now it's a valley in there. The paper comes through from the inside and part of the valley becomes a mountain. So that's why it's reversed. Inside reverse fold. Go up as far as you can at the back, making a neat looking corner there. We're almost done. Just going to straighten out the tip there. If you wish, you can also do this. Valley fold front, mountain fold back, and then open this a little bit to puff it up. The valley crease on each side makes the tail 3D. Here's that crimp. Here's what's useful about a crimp. If you just pull the nose, you see how you can change that straight line shape up, pointing up. A nice snooty little skunk sniffing the air to see what's around in the dark. And we're going to work with a curved mountain fold. These four corners, 1, 2, and the other 2 in the back, could imply the 4 feet. Well, we can put a curved mountain fold between them, which would separate them visually somewhat. So have the edge up, press in at the middle, and gradually work your thumb and index finger along to the corner. And then the same thing going the other way. It gives it a curve, you see? Let's do the same thing on the other side. And this, again, visually implies that this animal has 4 separate feet. Like that. It has a pleasingly rounded shape. And there we have our simple origami skunks with some very important origami technique lessons.